Very few of us will ask the child how was school that particular day. You keep quiet. You actually take for granted that things are okay at school, and not always things are okay at school. There are things that are happening at school. There are things that happen in the child on a daily basis. Even if it means check the body and see if there are bruises or something. It's important that parent must do that. Please believe in your child, because one of the things that happens to children that are being bullied, no one believes them. Whether it's a principal, whether it's a parent, or the parent of a bully, most of the time there is denial, and the child is always referred back to the bully that go and fight for yourself. And I think it is time that as parent, when a child raises the issue of bullies, don't wait until the child is seriously hurt or the child have died. Please act immediately after that child have actually indicated to you that is being bullied. No child will lie about being bullied, because it is also a sign for them. If you allow to be bullied, it means you are weaker than the bully, and no one wants to be seen as a weak person. And for him or her to come forward and say, I'm being bullied, it means that child really needs a help of us as adults, and we need to believe in them. And it's not only the parents, but the teachers at school, the principals at school. Let's act immediately. Let's not say we are investigating. Let's immediately act against a bully and make sure that we stop it before a serious damage is caused. It is important that parents must know where is the district offices, the education district offices of their schools, but they must also have a relationship with the local police station, because keeping quiet is not going to help us. Look at what has happened now, because people decided to postpone action, and now we've got a child that has actually died. I actually feel terrible, I actually feel bad, This is a fresh case, as you might know. The child died on Tuesday, and the case was formally opened yesterday, and the docket was formally handed over to the investigating officer yesterday. Remember, for now it is an inquest docket, not yet a murder docket. Up until we get the preliminary results from the pathologist, we will then be able to indicate what kind of a case are we dealing with now. Actually, the last month I was in the Val trying to deal with the bullying, and I targeted the Val because when we did research, the Val was number one in terms of bullying at school because of the initiation schools, etc. So we went to the Val. We have a campaign now that addresses the issues of bullying. And when we were visiting schools, I am happy to indicate that quite a number of kids came forward and indicated to us that they are bullied, but they also pointed out kids that are involved in bullying others, and some of these kids have actually been referred to our programs where they are dealing with their anger, and we hope that through that intervention we will be able to minimize or to reduce bullying in our schools. Our children see violence on a daily basis at school. Parents fight each other, neighbors fight each other, children, some of the older children turn against their parents because of drugs, and these young kids end up actually doing the same thing at school. And I think it is our responsibility as leadership, right, to also change our language, because remember, whatever we do influence we do influence the society. So it starts with us also as leadership to actually make sure that the language that we use should actually be a positive language.